Hii ni Kenya gani tulijiweka hii?
Nyamaza mamo.
The top TikTokers, when you look at the top 10, they actually earn annually, in terms of Kenya shillings, 2 billion. With the guy who has the highest number of followers in TikTok, 650 and above, who is currently at a value of 20 billion. A value of 20 billion.
Use your head, my friend.
Kwa hivyo nyinyi watu mna earn billions kutoka TikTok. Na hamsemi? And you're not saying. And you're earning billions. Haya. Ndio hiyo. Mwaga mtama kwenye kuku wengi. Parliament akukaliki. And it's a woman saying that. They are earning billions from TikTok annually. Itabidi muanze kutoa records. KRA is watching like this. Yeah.
Munaeka motion ya ati munaeka motion sasa munataka kuzima TikTok. Alafu munaposti kwa TikTok. Imagine singejua kama munafunga TikTok kama sio TikTok. Manongo nyinyi. Baada muongelee vitu za maana venye mutatengeneza nchi yenu ikae vizuri. Ni kufuatilia tu watoto wadogo wenye wako tu for fun. Hii TikTok wenyewe hata baada mjue venye mtaongea na wenye TikTok ianze kutulipa. Ni ujinga tu munaenda hapo kwanza kusema mutabani because inatetea watu. Na inafanya watu wanakuwa na akili timamu. Mlikuwa mnafunika watu kitambo wanachagua viongozi wajinga because hakukuwa na platform kama hizi. This time round tunachanuana hapa kwa TikTok. Na platform zingine. Hata mkifunga hii bado kuna zingine mtabakisha. Na bado mhamuta tukata miguu. Nitakuwa natembea nikiambia watu wapate akili.
Unakuniambia of all things in Kenya, au my MPs wamona tu waanze kuongelelea kuban TikTok. There's so many important matters inafaa zishughulikiwe kwa nchi yetu. Unaona? Mtu anafikia tu, wacha leo niende kwa parliament niongelelea kuban TikTok. How do these MPs even think sometimes, yo? Alafu ni kizungu zingine hapo kizungu unaona, hata kama you are learned my friend. The important matters inafai uraise kwa hiyo parliament. Things that will affect Kenyans ama your constituents positively. Atuna kuban TikTok bana. Hapo na wasijaribu hapo. Alafu kama Hawacheki, kama huyo MP anatoka kwenyu mumark. Huyo ndio ikifika 2027 toe pale kwa ballot box manzia kwenda huko nyumbani jo. Watu wanataka kutukazia freedom of speech. Hii TikTok tunakuja hapa kucheka hapa mtu watu ban TikTok Kenya jo. Ati mtu anaongelelea ati security, mtu anaongelelea personal privacy. Personal privacy na jo.
Salam guys, I want us to listen to this lady. I'm yet to understand why it is always the women who are constantly being misused. You know, before tumsikize, since jana natembea na kanyaga ndizi na anguka. I'm driving home, I feel like people are following me. In the middle of the night, I feel like people are stabbing me. I've been walking around since yesterday, I feel like the whole world is looking at me. Little did I know I am a multi-billionaire walking. Okay, now, what's the government's problem? Is it the fact that TikTok ndo itawatoa serikali? Ama is it the fact that we are making billions from TikTok? Who are we kidding right now? Wajinga waliisha. Watu wamerevuka. Please listen to this. Wacha niseme vile gaidho walinitukana. I am mentally challenged. I am a fidget. I am a midget mentally. So I found someone who fits that description, Gaidho, directed at me. But clearly it wasn't for me, it was for her. Listen.
Honorable Speaker, when you look at TikTok, some of the top TikTokers, when you look at the top 10, they actually earn annually, in terms of Kenya shillings, 2 billion. with the guy who has the highest number of followers in TikTok, 650 and above, who is currently at a value of 20 billion.
The petition to ban TikTok in Kenya was not done by any of the current member of parliament. No, it was done by a normal citizen like you and I. His name is Bob Ndolo from Kisumu County, where he's a business person. And even you and I can do, you can petition the parliament to listen to anything that you think is of national interest. And I believe that's what he did. Maybe he was sponsored through somebody in government or somebody in parliament who wanted to remain anonymous, but we do not know. We do not know. Ulizani Bomlolo alikuwa anataka nini? And when the MPs were debating all this, I was like, but these guys can think. These guys can actually do something that actually matters. And when you were listening to some of their arguments, you're like, okay, they're making sense. And it seems like they have an understanding of how TikTok operates. And they were saying that instead of having a total ban of TikTok, regulation, can we enforce our current regulation, data privacy issues, child safety, nudity, which already the platform is even controlling many of these things. But banning it in totality, walikuwa nasema it affect our economy, which is true. Ukiangalia ile biashara ile mpoka inapigwa TikTok, by the way, ni noma sana. And most of those MPs, by the way, walikuwa debate kitu, wako na massive following on this platform. So they know what is at stake. So at the end of the day, they've done a good thing. At least we know they work, we know they think, and you can petition parliament to listen to something that you think is of national importance. So TikTok is not banned.
Machaji na manyonywiz, kuna kitu hii yenye inaendelea kwa bunge. Ati wanasema wanataka kuban TikTok. Ati TikTok itolewe Kenya. Sasa kuma kuna place yenye utakuwa umeguza Murima, umeguza Kenya mzima. Mliona vile Nepal walikuwa wameandamana. Mr. President, hiyo kitu ikipita, hakuna mambo. Hebu sikiza hapa muone.
Even thinking about banning TikTok would raise a few fundamental issues.
So, ukijaribu kuban TikTok, ati unanyima watu freedom of expression. President, hiyo kitu ikipita bunge, sasa ndio kutakuwa kuna waka moto. Juu vijana wanajitegemea na hiyo TikTok, wanajitegemea na hizo social media. Ati umebana hadi YouTube, sasa kutakuwa kubaya. Fanya kazi yako, juu ulinyima watu kazi, usichokoze watu. Itawaka moto, na ni mimi nakuambia. Mimi nimeongea wa kwanza.
Nasikia wanataka kuban TikTok. Wanataka kuban TikTok ndio tusistream elections. Niliwaambia kura zetu haziibiwi. Hazitaibiwa. Hata TikTok nayo mkiban tutatoana teke. Mafurumba nyani yenye.
Honorable Speaker, I do take note that the petitioner had prayed that TikTok is entirely banned in Kenya, and appreciate the committee for disregarding that request. Honorable Speaker, I will deviate from the contributions that have been done on this floor and confirm that I am an active TikTok member, and I use the platform to educate the young people on the legislation initiatives I undertake on the floor and other constituency engagements. Honorable Speaker, I have read this report extensively, and my law lecturer taught me to always look for the devil in the details. And I do ask myself, why now? What is the rationale behind it? How extensive will these regulations be? Will they be used to stifle dissent, to stifle key fundamental rights and freedoms guaranteed by the Constitution of this great Republic of Kenya? And I ask this, Honorable Speaker, because we do not live in a vacuum. We have seen that autocratic governments that seek to govern absolutely stifle any means of communication that the young people use to reach out to each other, to engage as a community. Besides, I have heard members say that they saw very graphic details on TikTok. TikTok operates on a very sequential algorithm. It operates on a For You page. So it feeds you what you search for. It feeds you the information that you're looking for, Honorable Speaker. And, Honorable Speaker, it is therefore important that perhaps before we utter some things on this floor, we are aware of how TikTok operates. Honorable Speaker, countries like Bangladesh, when they had restrictions on TikTok during election period, the country went down in ruins. So it is imperative for this report to capture the extent of these regulations that will be proposed on TikTok and any other social media platform. Oftentimes, Honorable Speaker, when people feel that perhaps the government is trying to stifle expression of their rights, we always see explosions, and we do not want to see that because we know that we are nearing the election period in 2027, Honorable Speaker. The morality of a society is a mirror of that community, Honorable Speaker. A lot of immoral things or things that would be categorized on the sphere of immoral are happening, Honorable Speaker, not only on social media platforms. Some of them are being perpetuated. When young people are killed by the government, that is something that is immoral, Honorable Speaker. So it is not only about social media platforms. We must get to the devil in the details in regard to these regulations. Honorable Speaker, as I wind up, TikTok has been a platform where community matters, social matters are addressed. It is a support community for many young people and others in the society. At the advent of the 2024 protests, when young people were arrested and most of them could not raise cash bail, I engaged a very popular TikToker who goes by the name Gedaiga Washai. And I'll leave it there because those who know him, know him. And we managed to raise a tune of Kenya shillings 1 million, which paid cash bail for young people who come from underprivileged backgrounds. So this is a platform that, yes, regulations will be there. We must be told to what extent. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Question of TikTok is an important discussion which we must have.
So there was a motion that was tabled in Parliament to completely ban TikTok in Kenya. But the good news is that it was rejected. But that's not it. That's not all. There are new regulations that are being discussed in the House, and if they are passed, they will change how social media is used in Kenya. Number one, there are 3 things that are very important in the motion. Listen carefully. Number one, you may be required to have mandatory verification of all your social media accounts. I am talking about uploading your ID or passport. There are no more pseudos once this motion is passed. Number 2, bloggers and influencers will need to be licensed by the Communication Authority of Kenya. If you have a huge following, if you are giving news and content that is sensitive, you will need to be licensed. Number 3, they are saying that every application social media site has to have an office in Nairobi, in that if there's a post that needs to be pulled down, a manager can be contacted. And a very controversial thing that is being discussed is that they are saying that our internet needs to be metered just like water. Yani internet tunasomewa na meter. This is a huge motion, and we will be on the lookout to see how this goes.